Hello, this is Mark De Simone. I am recording this video in English, which is a summary of all the videos that we recorded in the Italian language. I am the leader and the CEO of Cloud Italia, and Cloud Italia is a company that is sole purpose is the acquisition of the company's assets of Eutelia, which has gone in receivership under the Italian law. The company Eutelia is a national network, about 15,000 kilometers of network, and after a number of negative issues in terms of management practices and poor acquisitions in the past, it has gone under administration sometimes around the June time frame. Under Italian law, in July, the company became under what's called extraordinary administration, and basically the objective is to relaunch whatever assets and people can be relaunched and reused. There's a very formal process, and what we as Cloud Italia have done is gather a management team that wants to take the assets, buy the assets, the people, of course, and the that are linked to the assets and the business, and structure from it a small and medium business cloud service for the Italian market. We've all had a long time experience around the world with both telecom operators networks, software, and the new world of cloud, and our project is one that is pretty unique at the worldwide level. It combines the world of software as a service and platform as a service, if you want, more similar to what you might find in a force.com, in a longjump.com, together with the basic building blocks of an EC2, Elastic Cloud 2 from Amazon, and last but not least, it links it to a network service asset. So it turns a telecom operator, which has been built fundamentally for small and medium businesses, to one which not only sells internet connectivity, IP telephony, and all those traditional, if you want, services from the telephone world, from the communication world, from the IP world, but also serves virtual infrastructures, not just of servers and storage, which is very similar in terms of elastic cloud services and platforms, but it goes beyond to provide an application environment which is built to take existing applications, multi-tenant them for a SaaS deployment, and then enable, of course, the ability to mash these applications up, put them up in the marketplace, and then sell them to small and medium business with the ability to use traditional channels of distribution. Now, there's a lot of uniques in our model, but first and foremost, there is a solid business of the telecom operator network, which is your traditional IP services, voice over IP, together with all those communication applications that you would normally sell in a telecom environment. And in that, we use traditional channels or telecom channels or IT infrastructure-based channels. The other one is to take the plethora of applications which exist based on different infrastructures of applications, from .NET to Java and so forth, enable them to be offered them as a service on a pay-per-use level, but also, more importantly, enable a new breed of mesh app applications, enable small and medium developers all over Italy, and of course all over the world, but fundamentally for the Italian market, to be able to take their specific knowledge and link it to apps which serve the small businesses. Let me give you an example. A traditional issue here in this country is linking the invoices, both the invoices the company sends and the invoices the company receives, to the original contracts. Lots of accountants spend a huge amount of time dealing with this issue. We have devised through an application a cloud service to simplify that particular challenge and allowing the small and medium business and the accountants just to put the physical invoice basically on a reader and upload it onto the cloud, and then the service is really all the mashing up together with the original contracts. Lots of things in the small business administration, expense reports, purchasing contracts, and then more and more vertical. In areas where there's a lot of small processes that are complicated. So we have leveraged the distribution system of Eutelia, the current one. Then we have partnered with ITway. ITway is the largest software distributor of innovative software in Italy, together with some system integrators like Cosmic Blue Team. It's a system integration company here in Italy. Experts in IT and telecom, like Eutelia, which has built the largest telecom network in Italy, like the telecom network of course, Cloud Italia, Fastweb, and so forth. And then most importantly, we will focus on the small and medium market, but we have partnered with the largest company in Italy, the largest industrial company in Italy, in advanced complex systems, which is called Finmeccanica. It's the equivalent, if you want, of the largest defense contractors. Like in the US, you may have a Raytheon, or in the UK, you may have a British Aerospace. Well, Finmeccanica is that for Italy. And of course, they are looking at the cloud in areas that are very, very different for large environments, for example, like public administration in Rome, or the small cities administrations, or healthcare, and so forth. It's a bold project because it takes a country that has traditionally a challenge in terms of productivity and provides to an audience which is not particularly technically savvy a very simplified form of applications which will be able then to be used by small businesses all over the places, reducing dramatically the amount of money that they're currently spending, but more importantly, probably simplifying the processes in their companies and creating what I would say is a wave of productivity, which is not based on the traditional model of you invest once in software, you get one shot of productivity, and then forever you have to pay that software and hardware infrastructure. Rather, a pay-per-use model where at each year you expect that pay-per-use to give you incremental productivity. So you're going from a single line of productivity to a curve of productivity. We've been working, of course, with the ministries to ensure that the Ministry of Economic Development, the ministry that looks after all of the complex situations in Italy, is putting together the bid, the request for proposal to bid for the business. We'll work with the Ministry of Labor. We are going to keep the headquarters of this company in Arezzo, which is in Tuscany, for developing the local economy. We are going to, of course, keep all the people that would have otherwise lost their jobs, and we're working with a fund called, it's managed by a company called J. Hirsch, and it's a fund called ILP3. Of course, the whole fund is a fairly large fund, €500 million euro fund, and at least for Italy, it's a large size for Italy. And then the other fact is we're working with the UniCredit Bank for both the receivable and the cash, working capital cash, as well as capex. Among our partners, we have, of course, Cisco, which and we're going to leverage the new infrastructure based on the combination of Cisco, EMC, and VMware in terms of the virtualization of the infrastructure. And in terms of platform as a service, we're going to be using the Cordis platform from entrepreneur Jan Ban, who has built Ban information systems in the 80s and 90s. One project that if we're successful in acquiring as a business is there for all to watch, and it is a combination of creating the model of software as a service as in the cloud. So combining it with business process simplification, but also giving the quality standard of the fact that you're not only using the cloud, but you're also having a single party that tells you exactly how the connectivity to that cloud will work, particularly for small businesses. Now you can imagine that if you're a small business and your application is on the cloud and the network goes down, well, then you have a problem in running your business. So we are packaging the network, the data center, the applications, the platform, and serving them for small and medium business communities in Italy, leveraging also all other sorts of clouds which exist, like the Google Cloud and other clouds in the world, but really focusing on the needs of this community. I think it's a model that we will see more of in the years ahead, and I look forward to sharing with you this story as it unfolds. Thank you very much, and till the next time.